Did OBS crash as soon as I started this? Are you joking?
I mean, about what I'm allowed to not do.
Anything worse
Hello,
than shit is not
everybody.
allowed.
Hi, welcome to the Cuckleheads
Alright.
podcast. Now, I'm sorry it's been 2 months. We got a mean comment. Some BTS fan called us pedophiles, so we ended up having to go to rehab after a crippling alcohol addiction. But we're back. I'm joined today by Logan
Yo, what's up?
and Jaden.
What's up, my brothers?
Yeah, we're back. Quarantine has been a quite a challenge for the podcast. We've
We
been
have
trying
not
to
been following quarantine.
It's
we
it's been a it's been a nightmare.
it's been suck. We've been stuck in the online school, so there's just no break.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
no time.
we might as well follow the trend of every other podcast and just talk about COVID and quarantine because that's what everybody wants to hear, right, guys?
Boom, million views right there.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to know our specific view on quarantine
Of
because
COVID.
it's definitely not the same as everyone else's. It sucks. It just sucks. Okay.
There's
Quarantine
nothing to
has sucked
it.
this entire time. The only highlight that I think has ever come out of quarantine is the fact that we still got to go trick or treating, which we will talk about later after we get past this segment.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of a tease for you guys and gals, and
The schooling system was just so scuffed.
I have to take an online PE class. Imagine how embarrassing it is waking up in pajamas before school starts, just getting on, going to PE, and then having to do jumping jacks in front of a camera.
Oh, it's just great.
I'm a ROTC boy. You guys can make fun of me, but we have
Are you in the
PT.
army?
Yeah, I'm in the army. I'm kind of a big deal. Civilian. Fuck you, civilian. Um, Basically, for Tuesdays and Fridays, I believe we have PT, and we have to wear a yellow shirt and workout pants. First we do stretches, which I do, but I'm still sitting down, and then they go tell us to do push-ups and sit-ups with no monetization at all. They don't watch us. I just turn my computer around and then I just sit down and I go on my phone. I have not worked out a single day that we've been in there because I there's just no point. There's no point. I'm getting the points for it. The only point there is the 10 points that I get every day for doing it, allegedly, because they don't
Today,
monitor you at all.
today I had to do like a 30-minute exercise for PE. Every once in a while, I'd see him like not looking and stuff, and I figured out he was on a different like website than what we were seeing, so he couldn't see this like the class. I legit stood up and laid down on my bed and just started watching Call Me Carson.
Reddit. That's pretty cool. It's a constant struggle to have to find new ways to be able to not do the work the teachers assign because there's usually always a way. They're really bad at assigning work, and it's really fun to find ways to either cheese it entirely, just get the answers, which I have been the frontline man, the leading scientist on how to get my friends answers. And I have not seen a single penny. And to be honest, I'm gonna start charging you guys.
Wait, what are
Okay,
you what?
Hello?
I think the
What
homework
is
is
going on?
honestly just the worst part. It it's awful. It's so unnecessary, and
It can be a little much sometimes, yeah.
it overwhelms you because they like you expected this rule. They just out of nowhere pulled out their ass. They're like, yeah, we can't give you more than an hour outside of school work. So they'll cram as much as they can in 2 hours and then add on to that rule and be like, oh, now here's your homework. And you're just sitting there in your pajamas like, why did I open my computer today?
Why did I wake up?
Why did I
Why
wake
couldn't
up?
God taken me in my sleep? Because honestly, it's better than waking up and having to watch the same people over a screen the same amount of time every day listening to subjects I couldn't give two things about. I'm trying to censor myself. I know you're proud of me, Caden. You're welcome.
I'm so proud of you. Good job. You know what
I
else we're
slipped up
proud
once
about?
already.
We're on to day 3, boys.
Oh, we're
That's
switching
not a
on
bad
lists.
transition.
Yeah, not a bad transition. I give you props for that one. Though it has been ruined now that we pointed it out. Um, Day 3 of the legendary Donut November, the challenge that has forsaken so many porn addicted men. Have you guys been going? What's your guys' experience like?
Oh man,
That's my girlfriend coming up tomorrow.
oh
Have
my
you opened up?
gosh. So
Say again.
here's your context. Logan and Jaden both have girlfriends, and I don't. So I
Incredible,
just
right?
assumed I was gonna win. So I'm
But
assuming as soon as they go over there, they're gonna call a forfeit.
No, I'm a man
yeah,
of my word.
I
In case you
mean,
guys don't know, the losers, no matter how many there are, have to go to a meeting
no, I
of.
don't think. No. We should not mention that. We're
Yeah,
not
we
supposed
have
to.
to go to a
No,
specific
no, 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 no,
meeting we
no.
do not like.
Let's not mention that part because that's like a. Let's just not
Yeah,
mention that part.
yeah, we have to go to a school
Basically,
counseling
there's a
meeting.
bet going. There's a bet going, and if you lose, it's pretty bad.
It
It's as
sucks.
simple as that. Um, However, we're both going strong. I have successfully opened up my third eye, and I can taste different sound vibrations.
Jesus, I've been working out a bunch these past few days just to keep my mind off things.
How
I've been
has that
watching
been working
anime.
out for you? How's that
Uh,
been working?
it's been okay. It's just like I haven't been sleeping. I've been having problems sleeping for like a week now. So I'm like extra tired
Why?
throughout the day. I don't know. I'll wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'll not like be able to breathe, like allergies or something, asthma or something, and I'll have like a really bad pain in my chest, and I'll be hyperventilating, and I have to get
Do you,
up and like walk
do you
around a
just
bit.
have COVID? Like, do you actually
No,
just
no, no,
have
no, no,
COVID?
no. It's not. It's not. It's allergies. This happens every year.
Dude, you're literally describing. Okay. 1 minute.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
coughing.
I'm looking up the like the signs of COVID, and you match them pretty
You know what?
closely.
COVID says if you have a belly hurt, a fever, you have diarrhea, you have throwing up, you have no taste, you have some numbness here and there. That's symptoms of like anything else. COVID symptoms are all over the place.
Yeah, if your lungs tend to take in air and expand, you could have COVID. So
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
also
whoa!
called breathing.
Calm down.
If you breathe, you have COVID. There's a chance. It's just you might want to get yourself tested, my guy,
I'll
because
be
it's
fine.
If you
yeah.
breathe, you get tested, bro.
It's only when
I
I'm
want that
sleeping.
COVID.
During the day, I'm fine. It's only when I
So it's like
sleep.
temporary COVID. COVID-20. He has COVID-20.
No. Do.
Yeah, but I mean, technically our white blood cells count is pretty low now since we haven't been jerking the gherkin because once you release you increase blood cell counts. So ours is pretty low, so we gotta be careful.
You got a point, Logan. You said you were watching anime a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Has
Wouldn't
that
you
been
think that
helping?
would make it worse? Because there's a bunch of.
Depending on what animes you watch.
Hmm.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
I know what kind of anime Jaden watches.
Let's not get into that. Good topic. What kind of animes have you been watching? Which kind of animes have you been into?
Oh my god, I just finished like 4 animes.
Oh
And I
God, now he's
watched
gonna
like,
take up the rest of the time.
yeah. So let's just say guys can cry. All right.
Imagine crying to an anime.
You cried
You do
to
the
an
same
anime?
thing. We've cried to an anime together.
Okay,
I
we don't
don't
talk
watch
about
anime.
that.
I can tell you one thing though. There's this anime that I have watched recently, and it's really just about music, and it's god awful. It is just like the
Is it
worst
Your Lie
music
in
I've
April?
ever heard. No, it's some I forget. It's like it's called BTS, I think. Super realistic, but
BTS
their
is
music is just horrible. Like
that's the worst
it's
anime I've ever
it's
seen too. I rated
it's. I
that like
mean,
1 star.
on Crunchyroll,
I'm crunchy.
and then I
Funimation.
and then I went over to this one anime called Ninjago, and oh my god, that was such a good anime.
Can we
The
just talk
opening
I
about like
didn't
song,
like
as
the
kids?
movie
Ninjago was
adaptation.
so good.
oh, the movie adaptation was horrible.
Yeah, that was made by Funimation, so it makes sense.
It's gotta be made by Funimation.
The same people. Didn't they also make the Minions? Or like this
No, I'm pretty
thing?
sure that was Illumination.
That is Illumination.
So there's Funimation and then Illumination.
Yeah.
Illumination is an actual movie like brand that makes movies. Funimation is a Japanese like it's an American owned like website, and they just post a bunch of like anime there.
I forgot what we were talking about. I'm
No,
gonna be
not
completely
November.
honest. No, not November. It's been really easy for me.
It's day 3.
It's
It's
day
day
3.
3.
We're
I am coping.
hallucinating thighs.
I've opened up my third eye. I'm seeing the old gods, and the great god Cthulhu has come into my bedroom and just stared at me for the past 2 days.
He
It's
started
been
touching you.
his tentacles, bro.
I named him Carl.
Cthulhu's too hard to pronounce.
I named him Carl.
But it's been going pretty smoothly, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a hard topic to cover without getting like too nitty gritty, but it's been going smooth. I know a couple of my brothers
It's
out there
day
have.
3.
It's day 3.
I know a couple of my brothers out there have been unable to cope and gave in to their heinous temptations. But let me tell you, I know it's hard to lose, but you suck, and you
We
deserve
got
what you
this.
have.
We got this, boys. We got
It's
this.
easy. We're stronger than most men.
We,
Maybe not Caden, but me and Logan definitely.
What?
I'm just saying that because it's probably gonna be me and Logan that lose because we have girlfriends. The one time having a girlfriend is actually in your
It's
favor,
horrible.
not having one. It's
Actually, there's a lot of benefits to not having a girlfriend.
Name 5.
You don't have to decide what to eat that night through another person. So
No, you have to decide
I've
a lot
I've
more.
never done that with my girlfriend. We haven't done one.
Me and my girlfriend have talked for 30 minutes about
They
what we
can't
want for
judge
lunch
you
together.
in the room. Like if you're just sneezing or like itching your butt crack, they can't judge you. You don't have to get up at night and FaceTime someone and spend your time caring for someone else or being loved or being
So you don't like
appreciated in
communication
life.
with women?
Okay, not only do you have little to no concept of what having a girlfriend is like, and it's honestly hilarious. Second, there is so much starved of female affection behind the words you're saying, and it's so fucking obvious. I had to say that. Yeah, why would I want a girl to be next to me while I lay asleep and gently tap my shoulder as I lean over? She hugs me and then kisses
tells me I'm
I just want to be loved.
important.
Needs that. That's literally. If I had let you ramble more, it eventually would have gotten to that.
I would have started
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, I would have gotten deep.
Oh my god. It's just so
Not
fucking
S games,
gross.
bro.
The fucking dots candy is so gross. It's disgusting.
Oh my god.
You don't like
Okay,
dots?
okay. So dots.
What about Jube Jubes?
Wait.
It's stuck to my teeth. That's gross.
Yo, I'm a chocolate guy. And maybe sometimes sour, but I like my chocolate. I
when I
don't
was a
like
kid,
dots and all that.
What about
when I was
Smarties?
like 6, I hated milk chocolate and would only eat white chocolate. Like if my mom got me like a Hershey's, I'd be like, it better be cookies and cream.
Oh, that's not how it is anymore, right?
No, I eat all chocolate now.
I don't like
Good.
cookies and cream. It's just not something I'm used to.
Same.
I don't like
It's
white chocolate. I don't know.
it's too
Mm,
potent. Well, you see, for me, it was very similar to Logan, except I actually had a reason because I used to live in Italy, and the one thing I remember is all chocolate in Italy is coffee flavored, without fail. Every single thing of chocolate has a hint of coffee into it, and I hated coffee. It's one of the main reasons why I don't drink it today is because every single time I tried to get a candy bar, if it wasn't American, it had a coffee flavor, including with ice cream, candy, like I said before, everything, cereal, coffee flavored. I couldn't eat anything chocolate. I could only eat white chocolate. And
it's
then I came here, yeah. Then I came to America and I ate ice cream. I'm like, whoa,
Tony the Tiger sitting there
what
drinking his
is
cup of
this?
coffee and he just dumps it in your bowl and he says, "Eat."
Yeah, pretty much. That was my daily breakfast, basically. That's why they thought I had like autism or something.
Oof.
Everything was mochi in Japan.
What is
Was
that?
what?
What is
Was
that?
You
mochi?
don't know what mochi is, bro?
Oh, we're not like mega weebs like you.
So it's like made from rice, and it's like,
I assumed.
and the way they make it, it's not like made in like a rice cooker and stuff. They have to like specifically steam it in a way for it to become like fluffy and sticky enough to make mochi. And then they put it in like a really big log that's like scraped out like a big bowl. And then they like take hammers and they start whacking it a bunch. And someone's like putting some like warm water on it and moving it around at someone's hammering. And the way they do it is really cool. But yeah, they just do that a bunch until it condenses and becomes super, and they all stick together and it's super sticky. And then they can add like red bean paste or black bean paste and stuff to it. Or they could like add different things and make like green tea mochi and stuff, and then they'll like put flour over it, and then they'll like serve it to you. We do it all the time when I was in school at Japan. Like once a year, some kid would choke because of mochi. Like it was common.
So they sold these just like basically like suicide kits to children, but flavored.
Well, no, because kids wouldn't chew it properly, and they just shove the whole thing out.
that was
Hey,
that
And
you
it's
was the
really
you
thing.
you
hard to
That
chew
was
mochi.
that happened at my elementary school, but it was with these mozzarella sticks they would do. It was so hard to chew the cheese in the mozzarella stick that there was a kid that was choking, and he was choking for a good few seconds. So he got up and he ran to a teacher, and everyone's in silence staring, and he's on his knees. His face is like purple, right? And he's choking on this mozzarella stick, and everyone's yelling at the teacher. And eventually, I raise my voice. I'm like, "Yo, teacher, look at him. He is choking." And she takes her hand and she just reaches down this kid's throat and just pulls out this thing of mozzarella cheese. And ever
Jesus.
since then, I've always like anytime we go to Applebee's or something to get mozzarella sticks, I chew that stuff down into a paste. Like it's terrifying.
Literally
Just use
destroy.
marinara sauce to lube it up.
I don't even like marinara sauce on cheese sticks. It tastes so much better on its own.
Well, what sauce would you rather have on a cheese stick if you had
Nothing.
to?
Maybe hot sauce.
Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah, that would taste good. That would taste good as hell.
Put that shit on everything.
Thank you.
You put Frank's Red Hot on Doritos. Who does that?
Oh my
Me.
god, you walked into the game room with a bowl of Doritos and I go and look at it and they're shiny. And I'm like, "What's on that?" And he's like, "Frank's Red Hot." And the dude is he's
What did you
scooping
think? I
this
just glazed my Doritos? Like,
he glazed in Red Hot.
yeah, okay, listen, it's good. Okay? If you get the right equilibrium of hot sauce and Doritos, it tastes really good.
No,
All
I
right?
don't. I don't
Don't
believe
knock
you.
it till you try it, all right? And you even had a bite. One of you did. I forget who, and you're like, "Oh, that's actually pretty good."
think it was me. You know how like
Yeah,
I
it
try
was
everything.
you. It was because you said you try everything, and then I have amazing concoctions. Like that is one of my best. I tried it. It started off with Cheetos, and then I did it with Doritos, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so much better because there's more surface area on the Dorito, so you can fit more hot sauce, and it's it's amazing. So you can't knock it till you try it. All right.
I guess you got a point.
Yeah, I do, and I'm very defensive about it. If you can't tell, because it's delicious, and you guys are just stupid and one dimensional with your plain Doritos.
Yeah, you have a third eye.
Okay, what
Yeah,
is the best Dorito flavor though?
spicy.
It's between nacho cheese and I think the green bag. I forget what flavor that is.
You like the lime? I'm a purple
No,
bag.
I can't remember if
I'm
it's the yellow bag or the green bag, but it's one of the different color bags, and
I'm a
one of them is
sweet and
really good.
spicy purple bag Dorito
Oh my
connoisseur.
god, you're such a purple bag type of guy too.
It's
God,
so good. Get
You
out of
walk
here.
around like that, bro. You're such a purple bag kind of guy. I'm
What
a
do you
dark
mean?
side
God, bottom
spicy
text.
nacho all the way.
Nacho cheese
It's
probably for me.
delicious. Spicy nacho cheese, it's the best. Hands down.
You
They
seem like a
somehow made the
cool
original.
ranch kind of guy.
Shut up. They somehow made their original flavor even better, and the fact that they did that makes it the best.
I don't know, man. This I like the green bag, the purple bag. I can't do Cool Ranch often because it leaves that weird aftertaste in your mouth. Like, it's kind of gross, not gonna lie. But
I'm gonna be honest, and this may come as a shock, but as much of a food conquistador that I am, I don't know what that word means, but it sounded right. As much as a food conquistador that I am, I have never had another colored bag of Dorito chips in my entire life. Just the original and then the dark red, which is just the original but spicier.
that is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Not true. It's true.
I
I
doubt
literally
that. You've never had Cool Ranch Doritos?
no, because it looked
I'm pretty
disgusting.
sure I've seen you eat Cool Ranch
I'm pretty
Doritos in
sure
school.
I've seen you eat Cool Ranch
I
Doritos.
would never eat Cool Ranch
I'm
Doritos because it's
100% sure
disgusting.
you've eaten Cool Ranch
I have
Doritos.
not eaten Cool Ranch Doritos in my entire life.
Liar.
I don't believe that.
I literally
You've
hate
never went
it.
to Taco Bell and gotten the Cool Ranch Dorito taco?
No, I got the original. I got the nacho cheese taco.
Dude.
You've never gotten like the big like bags of like little bags of chips in them, and they have like both Doritos in it. Have you never eaten a Cool Ranch Dorito?
Yes, I got those, but I only ate the red ones. I didn't eat any other color because I didn't like it. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I smelled it, and then I'm like, ugh, and then I just put it away.
I smell cap.
I smell
I smell your
major cat.
breath. Shut up. It's true.
Alright, alright, alright.
I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of salty about it. It's just I don't. It's just every other person that says they have a different liking of chips is wrong, and it's just really upsetting that they even tried to be right.
You seem like the kind of guy to like Fritos.
Huh, okay,
I like the
listen,
honey barbecue Fritos.
Fritos are good.
That's like the last chip you eat after everything else is gone. What do you mean?
I
Last
mean, yeah, they're the last
that is
chips out
true.
of
That is
preference,
fair.
but
That's
they're
fair.
not bad.
Unless no, the chili cheese flavored Fritos is really good on chili though.
Yeah, and sometimes in cottage cheese, but also like
Wait,
the ho-
cottage
the
cheese?
Excuse
I
me.
don't do it. My mom does.
I
What?
ate cottage cheese tonight, and
What?
I'll
She also
sure
does
as
it with
hell tell
Doritos.
you I didn't put Fritos in it or even think about that.
But would you?
Oh
No.
no! What is wrong
She
with your
does it with
mother?
Doritos too. She does
What
it with Doritos.
That makes me upset. A guy who puts hot sauce on it, that makes me upset.
But like the honey barbecue, like twisty Fritos are like really good though.
That's true.
That is true. The barbecue ones are
Okay,
good.
can we talk about like a chip that like no one really talks about, but like it's always there? Like there's like long debates on different social media apps about like Doritos or Fritos even. Like not a lot of people see Cheeto commercials or Cheeto debates. It's like a
I've
because
seen one
Well,
at
because
least every time I
they
find
hit the
people.
jackpot with the red spicy Doritos or wherever they are. Like that's
yeah,
all. That's actually like stereotypical for white girls now. Is
it's
those
stereotypical for everyone. It's for
flaming
people
hot
that are
Cheetos?
for people that are
I don't
loud.
really
It's
like hot chips.
stereotypical for them.
I
I
don't.
never
I
had them
never
before.
even liked flaming hot Cheetos. I was always an original
I don't either.
Cheeto kind of guy. What other flavors is there? There's the cheese puff ones, I guess. But that's
There's
like
habanero.
You can put hot
habanero.
sauce on them.
Why is there not a barbecue Cheeto?
That'd be
I
disgusting.
would never get
Why
one.
is there not a barbecue Dorito?
Can we?
Every
That'd be
every time you're
disgusting.
over at my house. Every
You
time you're over at
know,
my house, we go down to the
they
convenience store
they also
and we
lock.
get Cheetos and Red
Sorry.
Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also looked out with the puffs. The Cheeto puffs,
I'm done.
curly or regular, are delicious.
Okay, I'm a
Yeah,
Funyun kind of guy. Not gonna lie, I
Of
can
course
put down
you
a whole
are.
bag in one sitting.
Yeah, you're coming at me for being a Frito guy when you're a Funyun guy.
I like Funyun though.
I know it's popular, but you guys are Funyun people. That tells you everything I need to know about you.
No, I
How?
prefer Cheetos.
How? What is it? What
Because
does liking Funyuns mean?
you're such sheeple that you just follow like the most popular
What?
chip. Yeah,
I like
okay.
Cheetos though.
You don't see Funyuns often.
Exactly.
I love Funyuns. I've loved Funyuns
You're a
forever.
Funyun type of guy.
I will put if you buy a bag of Funyuns, I don't care if it's not for me. I'm going to eat it. It's just how
I have
it
a bag of
is.
I have a bag of Funyuns in my
Logan
storage closet
purposely
right now.
has to get me a solo bag of Funyuns if we go and buy crap. Because I will eat his. And he knows I will.
I predict it every time.
So why don't you break into stores and eat their Funyuns?
Because that's illegal.
What, and that's gonna stop you?
Yes.
I mean, if you're getting mugged,
Hey,
just say it's
no one
illegal.
can
And if you're
come and
getting
murder
paid,
me
that's
because
fine.
it's illegal, dude. It just doesn't
Yeah.
happen. Dumbass. All right, let's
Oh yeah.
turn.
Speaking of, wait. I was about to transition.
Oh, all right, all right.
Speaking of Cheeto chips, they have a black flavor that I think is just like extra pepper. I got some in my candy bag this Halloween, boys. There was a whole mini bag of them just sitting there, and I made sure to throw it away immediately because it looked disgusting.
Gross. Didn't they
I mean,
do a Burger
yeah.
King burger that they dyed the bun black?
Oh yeah, it was like the
Yeah.
Frankenburger or something. I
And didn't
remember
like a
that.
bunch of people get like food poisoning from it or diarrhea or something like that?
I don't remember that. I think their poop was just black.
It would dye their intestines black.
Literally. But I wanted to try that so bad, but my parents wouldn't let me have it because they thought it was gonna just give me like diabetes. How much sugar in the buns?
Doctor, I went to Burger King and I got a burger. Wait, it's just 7 tumors in my intestinal system. They're
What are you talking about?
it's just cancer
All I
straight
had
up.
was the Frankenburger. That's the problem.
You don't even need to run an MRI. You've got cancer, son. You've got
Yeah.
6 days to live.
Yeah, Halloween it was always slapping back then. It was a little lackluster this year. However, trick or treating was fun. Did anyone else feel that like Halloween was kind of like meh for them this year? Not
We're
as
also
hyped.
kind of
Yeah, I
growing
felt
up.
that.
and
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I
Please don't say
know
that.
No,
it's
Just
kind of
we
blame it on the
true
are.
pandemic.
though.
Blame it on the pandemic. No.
Blame it all
Because
on the pandemic.
it's just because of the pandemic. I'm only depressed because of the pandemic. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing. Yeah. No.
It's
Halloween was fun this year. I feel like it was a little bit of a lackluster, but we still put effort into our costumes, which is what matters. We
yeah, but
still got
some
some.
people didn't put
Jerry
trick
Leto
put
Joker.
didn't put some people didn't put effort into their trick or treating. Caden,
Ooh.
Mister
Jacob.
8 pounds, eight
Oh.
pound.
Oh. Only 8 pounds
Jacob
of
did not do
candy.
it.
For the people that don't know, basically for the past 3 years, counting this one, we've had a competition where we run around try to get the most candy possible, and then we weigh it at the end of the night. We have personal scores, and then we have a group score. And every following year, we tried to beat our score from last year. Our last group score was 50 pounds, and my personal score was 14 something. Only one of those goals were beaten, and it wasn't the group score. Would you like to tell us why,
I'm
Hayden?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if I were to have ran around and let's say actually wiped bowls because there was nothing but bowls, I would have hypothetically speaking felt bad for the children. That thought that maybe trick or treating this year would have been great. Maybe they would have been able to get candy, but no, hypothetically in this situation, I would have taken all the candy from the bowls leading up to past 8 pounds, which is enough candy to begin with. So but that's just hypothetically.
But you
It's a
could have more than
hypothetical,
8 pounds.
but it was very true. He didn't have more than 8 pounds. He had 8.39.
You have it written down in notes.
Listen, the kids are going to have more Halloweens. This is probably either our last or our second to last one. You should
Who wants to
visualize that.
think like that, though?
Me, I have to think about this stuff so you guys don't have to. Me and Logan were going at it, bro. We were like sharks, eating
We
up
were,
all the
though.
candy we could. Every time we doubled back, we would grab more candy from the bowl. And by the end of the night, we were hauling ass around the neighborhood with our heavy bags. Logan, what was your weight? What weight did you get? You got like
I think it was like 12 on the dot.
12 on the dot. My score from last year was 14. I got 22 pounds of candy this year.
It was so much. He was hauling it around
They
like a
can vouch
kid.
for me because it was so much candy. 22 pounds doesn't seem a lot. I know it's a lot to all you BTS fans because your bones are the equivalent to dried noodles, but it's a lot. Even for a strong man like me, when you're hauling it around a huge neighborhood at 7 p.m. and you're tired, you're thirsty, and you really just want to dig into whatever's in there. But I made it, and these two guys were really frustrated with me by the end of the night because I wouldn't stop trick or treating.
Dude, your bag literally looked like you stuffed a child in there. Like you stole a
Like a
child
Multiple,
from one
7
of the houses.
multiple children. There had to have been at least 3 kids in there. I'm surprised no one pulled me over. I really am. There was could have been children in there.
Well, it was a fun Halloween. Sorry, I was yawning. It was a fun Halloween. Jaden was the Joker
Salute.
baby.
I was the Joker for Halloween, and I was the Jared Leto Joker to that. Oh wait, no, I wasn't Jared Leto. Fuck. I was the
He was
Joaquin Phoenix
damaged.
Joker from 2019, the best Joker to date. All you Dark Knight fanboys can fight me about that. But yeah, I was that Joker. There was no way you'd be catching me being the Suicide Squad Joker. No, I would never do that. My costume was pretty good. I loved it. A lot of people were watching me on the street, like, "What is that?"
Apparently, a group of people from our school, like what was it? It was like 15 or 16 people, all got the clown masks from the Dark Knight. The goons, and they all
Yeah,
had black hoodies, and they were walking around. Apparently, I saw it on Instagram, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It
I
was
never
hella,
heard of that.
it was hella cool. Yeah, no, it was dope.
Sounds
Um,
sus as hell.
Logan was. a Naruto.
I was Itachi from Naruto.
He was Itachi from Dragon Ball Z, and it was
Uh,
very cool.
he was
They should
Ash
make an
from.
anime about Naruto's dad.
They
He
should
was Ash.
stop making Naruto. Okay,
They should
so
stop making
anyways,
anime. It was
oh
Ash from Sailor Moon, and basically his costume was pretty scuffed, but not scuffed than another guy that came with us named Jacob. His costume was horrible.
yeah, I spray painted up a purge mask, and I was pretty proud of it. Um, yeah.
And you also did your brother one as well, right?
Oh yeah, I went to Walmart and got like a $3 plastic piece of shit mask, and I spray painted it, and it looked like something from American Horror Story. It was very
It looked
cool.
pretty good. At least you learned something from APR.
At least I learned something
No,
from APR.
he was trying so hard to show his artistic talent when he was painting my face. He's like, "Okay, so I'm just gonna trace it, and then I'm gonna add a
All I
little
did
gray for
was
like
outline
shading."
the triangles before I filled them in. That is
And then you're
literally
like,
all I
"No,
did.
not even true." You were like, "All right," and then I'm gonna add some gray around your nose to get shading. I'm like,
Because in
"Dude,
the thing he had
shut up."
like dark like stuff
No,
by his
that's
nose.
called a shadow. That is called a
Exactly,
shadow.
and it ended up looking amazing.
No, it looked horrible. It popped out so much, and you said, "Oh, you can barely notice it." It looked horrible. The things that were on his face were just normal shadows. They were not painted on.
I thought
I
it looked pretty good. I'm
no,
not
it
gonna
looked
lie.
horrible. It looked horrible. Oh my god. I had to take like this cream stuff that came with the painting kit and paint over it, and it ended up looking okay once was done with it. So APR didn't teach you anything. Can't even paint a face.
We just live in a society.
I think shut. That's my line. We live in a society.
We live in a society.
We live in society.
We live in a society.
What time are we at?
We are approaching the end mark for today's
Really?
podcast.
What time is it?
We are at
Have a computer.
40 minutes.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, it was a nice. I think it wasn't like one of our most exciting or engageable. I think it was a nice chill episode just to catch everyone up because everybody really cares what's been going on.
No, we're working on some projects. It's been 2
Shut
months.
up.
We are,
Shut
we are. Me and Logan are working on some projects for the channel.
I'm working on some videos that will definitely come out.
That
Never.
eventually.
I
Logan
know
is
all of you are
going
waiting
to say he's
tirelessly.
gonna make videos when he probably won't.
And then I'll edit it and then just discard it because I think it's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, we all say we're working on things, but then again, a lot of this is up to change because we are a bunch of lazy, and we're just lazy.
Blame it on the pandemic.
You know what? This
COVID.
is entirely the pandemic's fault.
This is
I'm gonna be honest.
entirely the pandemic's fault.
It's
Thank
not
I
our
feel like
fault
this is
one bit.
obvious, guys, but COVID isn't a good thing. Let me just come out and say that.
All right.
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Don't you dare cut me off. Let me keep on ranting, please.
No, thank you,
Let's
thank
get
you,
into some
everyone.
politics.
Thank you.
How about that?
Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
If you're a BTS member and you made it to the end, congratulations. Your attention span is now longer than 3 minutes.
Good job.
Please leave a hateful comment down below, and I'll respond to it personally.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Later. See ya, cuckleheads.